I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Aurora.
There's been an update. We have a new banner that dropped.
Yes, the Flutterwing.
The Flutterwing.
Oh my goodness.
I think it was formerly known as the Wild Fae. You could see it when you're looking at the catalog breeding fantasy stuff.
Yes, somebody mentioned it on the channel previously.
Yeah. Okay.
But I hadn't seen it.
It is very fairy.
And I thought it was fake news. I didn't think it was for real. And this morning there was an update and I was so surprised to see this.
I love the mane and the tail. It is so fluffy.
Purple.
And yet it's moving.
Fairy.
It's a lot better than the marshmallow tail.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
But it's still that type of fluffy.
Yes, you do get that kind of feeling.
It's very cute. We've got
but
some
I love
flowers.
the girly flowers and
we've got some sparkles.
The colorings
quite a lot of sparkles.
And the wisp. That is cute.
The wisp is cute. Love the wings. It's
and the
so
antlers
nice.
is that's not really antlers.
It's antennae.
Yes, I guess it's antennae.
Because it's butterfly inspired.
It's cute.
Oh, it's very
like little
cute.
flower bulbs on the end.
Is that flower bulbs?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I choose to see it.
Oh, okay. Very pretty horse.
She's quite cute.
This time is for 3,000 gems.
Yes, unfortunately, gems again.
But I do believe this is for both VIP and non-VIP.
Yes, it is for both, for free to play as well as VIP.
And if you get this horse, you get the entire tack set. Now, apparently this tack set changes color.
Yes, I saw that in the intro video.
In the intro video. Let's watch that.
Yes, please.
I like how the wings also have the color of the horse.
Yes, that is also changed. And the eyes, it's like flourish, that the eyes are glowy.
And this horse is also breedable.
Tack. Yes, that was also surprising.
Surprising, but not completely unexpected.
No, and I like the fact that you get its own tack, but it's also tack that you can put on your other horses. It looks like it. Whether that's going to be the case is to be seen.
Yeah. Okay, so let's look.
But you only have, just go back there, you've only got a 5% chance, once again, like the Luminous Spirit banner.
And the Ember Wing.
The Ember
and
Wing
the Haunted Arabian.
And the Haunted Arabian was the same.
Yeah.
And then 30% chance for fantasy, 40% for 5-star, and 25% for a 4-star.
Okay. And also any horses that you have done previously, or any horses that you've gotten previously on previous banners, should be excluded. Now, technically on my account, I've only done 2 Pegasi pulls. And so on my second pull, I got my Pegasus, and the Pegasus is obviously not on this.
So you only have one item that's excluded.
But if you've done more banner pulls, those horses should be excluded.
But it's a good thing because otherwise you would have sat with a dupe.
Yeah. So it seems like you won't get duplicates on this. Because there isn't
banner.
a first 80, 85 or 48 or 20
so there's not a limit.
There isn't a limit. So every single time you should get a non-duplicate horse.
Okay, that's great.
That's cool. I'm not too sure why they have upped the amount.
Yes, because it wasn't 2.5.
It was 2.5 for the Ember Flight. Yes.
Yes. And this one is now 3.
And this one is now 3. However, I do like the butterfly wings.
And if you consider you're also getting tack with it.
Yeah, you're also
Unique
getting
tack.
Unique tack.
Which hasn't been in-game.
I'm not too fond of the head collar.
Can we have a look at the tack items?
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the catalogue. We're going to go to tack. And
oh my.
First up, we've got
that is so cute.
The saddle.
With the little flowers and the what is that? It's not feathers.
Leaves.
Is it leaves?
Yeah,
okay.
It's
even though it's not
cute.
the color of leaves.
It's quite cute.
Who cares?
Next up,
that is very, very pretty.
We have
and cute.
the saddle pad. It's so cute.
I do like that.
I do like this.
Very nice.
And then lastly, we've got the head collar.
Yeah, that seems a bit plain.
It's a bit plain. I know
but
that
it's got
it has
a little flower,
yeah.
in front of the head.
Not too fond of the stripes, but
no.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that
but I suppose they try to keep it a little bit clean because the rest of the tack is quite flashy, sort of.
And while we are at it, let's go look at the horse without the tack on. I love the fact that there's sparkles.
Yes, that is very fairy-like.
Yeah, it's very cute. Like there's
and a little flower tattoo.
A slight sparkle aura. But there's also these sparkles physically.
And she's very shiny.
On the skin.
She's got the
coat.
Pink suit and the pink hooves.
Yes, pink, very purple,
very pretty.
Lots of blue. And green eyes.
And the purple. Yes, she is lovely.
She's lovely, and I love the mane. I like the fact that there's like vines going through the mane.
The mane is quite is different than the normal hair that we have.
Yeah. It's flowy, so it's wavy, pretty. But it's not like too much. Yeah.
And I hope they're gonna make that available on normal horses as well.
Yeah, I do.
As one of the options, because that would be great.
This is lovely. Because the Frisian mane is sometimes just a little bit too much for me.
The long hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you can also breed this horse. This is the snow and or ice version. I believe one of the ones that we saw on the video.
On the video, yes.
Yes.
In the trailer.
There's also breeding this with these storm versions.
Oh my goodness, that's probably going to be very pretty.
Yes, it's going to be very, very pretty. Then we have the nature version. I do believe this was also on it. It was the green one.
Oh, was that the green one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was about to say I don't know what to expect.
I'm kind of excited for this one. I kind of want to see what this would look like.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm a fan of the
night glow is very pretty.
The night glow.
Yes, I've become a fan even though I wasn't one before.
Initially, yes. So
that would be interesting
to
see.
Very interesting. And then we have the volcano-inspired ones.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So it would be very interesting.
It's going to be very interesting to see these variations.
Yeah, if you're lucky enough to get this horse. Oh, but there's another thing that I noticed earlier. And you can actually breed this with a forest lord. So you can
unicorn. Oh, it's a unicorn and the forest lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get this possibly on to a forest lord model because the previous ones are all Arabians.
Yes.
I've not been able to see a Frisian one though.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing one either.
Yes.
So those are the only options.
Those are the only options.
So there's 5 breeding options in a sense.
Yes. So you can now send gifts. There is a gift button. And then depending on what banner you are trying to send.
And it's just specific banners that you can do it for.
Yes. And when it comes to currencies, you can gift breeding tokens. So there's now this new thing, breeding tokens.
Yes. If you have a friend that you want to, maybe it's their birthday, you want to give them a gift, you can actually do that now.
You can actually do
with
that.
a breeding token.
If you breed a 4-star with a 4-star, you can either pay
1 token, which is 1,000 gems, which is 50 gems less than you would normally pay if you're VIP. But if you're non-VIP, that's going to be cheaper for you.
Yes.
To do it with a token.
To do it with a token.
Because it normally costs you 1.5.
Now, interestingly enough, if you breed 1 4-star and 1 5-star, you're actually going to pay more breed tokens.
Yes, that's ridiculous. 3,000 gems. Because that's what it's going to cost you for the 3 tokens. But VIP only pays 1.4 for such a breeding. And how much was it? 2,000 for non-VIP.
Yeah, and if you're breeding to 5 stars, you're going to only need 2
tokens. Yes.
So that was quite interesting.
As a non-VIP, so it's definitely good for the non-VIP.
Yeah, and obviously the tokens are the same whether you are VIP or not.
Yes.
Now, interestingly enough, where was it now? If you're trying to breed a fantasy, let me just find a fantasy that wants to be bred. Okay, where is it? There we go. If you're trying to breed a fantasy, actually no. This is true for the unicorns. I'm not so sure if it's true.
Yes, just test it. So that's interesting. So VIP in the unicorn breeding is exactly the same. VIP in free to play.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay, but
it's only 2 tokens.
It's
if
2
you're
tokens.
doing it with tokens.
Yes. So I'm just going to swap this for
take a normal
fantasy breeding.
That I nearly said upstairs. They're at the top.
Oh my gosh. Where are you?
Take your Vulcan or your
Okay, I'm just going to go with Sunbeam. Okay, 4 tokens.
Oh my word, that's 4,000.
Oh
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
No.
And I suppose let's check out...
Check the Vulcan.
No, it would be the same. Let's
would
check
it be
out
the same?
If we are going to do a Pegasi. 5 tokens.
So that's more than normal.
That's
so you're going to have to be smart and look at that in terms of tokens. How many can you save when you're using tokens? But if it's going to be more than what you would otherwise use gems to buy the tokens, then you just stick with the normal.
But do you know what would
gems.
be interesting?
Mm-hmm.
If Foxy were to include tokens, breeding tokens as rewards in chests and
wouldn't that be lovely? What's the chance though?
What's the chance?
Exactly.
But I mean,
oh my word.
that would be
if you have
nice.
A chance, yes. Oh my goodness.
So interesting.
That's an interesting thought. Wow.
Very interesting. Oh, and another thing we just saw on chat. Something ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't believe that I actually just read that.
People are starting to beg for free horses, free keys,
horses,
for donations,
gems, donations and stuff.
Oh
my goodness,
gosh.
people have some dignity.
And then it's like low levels. They haven't even started doing the game. Oh my gosh, it's probably a reset account.
Let me tell you a secret, if you perhaps don't know it yet. Life is not going to hand you anything. You need to work for it. And a game is a good way to start learning how to work for something.
Getting gems, saving gems, it takes effort. It takes time.
It does take effort and it does take time. But you will feel proud of your achievements when you do achieve it. When you can do that breeding.
And you will attach more worth to your horse.
Yes,
if you work
definitely.
for those gems on your own.
But we love our horses.
We love our horses.
Because we've worked for each and every one of them.
It just makes you a better person.
Yeah, I think so. You appreciate things more.
Please, people, don't beg. Work for it.
Yes. Full stop.
But that drama aside...
Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.